Hey YouTube fam, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I pray that each of you are having a blessed and safe and prosperous day. Okay? And even if you're not having a good day, things are going rough with you and everything. If you're watching my video, you're under the sound of my voice, guess what? You have made it to a brand new day that was not promised to you, okay? You done made it to a new evening, a new night, wherever you are in the world. You done made it. You made it, okay? So thank the Lord you made it. If this is your first time tuning into my YouTube channel, my name is Candace E. Brown. I am a certified life coach. I'm a podcaster. I'm also a YouTuber and an author. I am also a mother of two beautiful and wonderful children, y'all. And what I do mindset coaching for women to help them to get their self-love and their self-confidence back. Or if you have never had self-love or self-confidence, I help you to get that, ladies, because guess what? You are a queen. Okay? You are royalty. It is your birthright. Doesn't matter what your past looks like. Doesn't matter what people have said about you. Doesn't matter your profession. It don't matter your age, your skin color. That does not matter. You're a queen, baby. You're a queen, sis. You're a whole queen out here in these streets. So I want you to fix your crown. If it's crooked, fix it. If you ain't picked it up, pick it up. Hold your head up high. Tilt yourself back. Hold your head up high, your back straight. And walk like the queen that you were born to be. Alright? I just want to come and talk to y'all for a minute. Y'all, last night. Oh my Lord. Okay. So I'm gonna put the movie in the description. Y'all give me, I just want some feedback off of these now. I want a little bit of feedback off these. Y'all help your girl out now. A little feedback off of this video. I'm gonna put my email and all that down there in the description box where you can reach me at. Also, just leave it in the comments if you want to. Put it in the comments. But did y'all see the Lifetime movie, Girl in the Basement? Talked about how this girl was locked up in this basement for 20 years. And her father raped her, got her pregnant, and she raised the children in the basement. Y'all, I had to ask the Lord to help me with that one, because it was a bit extreme, but it's based on a true story, y'all. It's based on a true story. And my heart goes out to the woman and the kids, because I'm like, Lord, we don't never know what kind of life people done lived. We never know. And a lot of us are sitting up here complaining about small stuff that that ain't even in the same category, ain't even nowhere near that category, y'all. We be complaining about the smallest little stuff. Lord, I can't pay my rent. I ain't got enough money. I ain't got enough this. We be sitting up here complaining about the smallest things. And here this girl/woman lived in a basement for 20 years. Jesus. And a man that was supposed to be her father. God help me. And supposed to protect her from the bad. Was the bad. Was the demon. Locked her in a basement. Said that that's what she deserved. For 20 years. Yeah, I could. See, I know me. I wouldn't have survived. I don't believe I would have survived that long. But she was oh my God, help me. She was just a strong minded person. Because she could have committed suicide. She could have killed herself. With all the stuff that he did to her. Imagine being in the basement for 20 years. No sunlight to your skin. Not being able to communicate outside the world. Not being able to eat what you want. Not being able to breathe in fresh air. Not being able to bathe. And somebody coming in there torturing you every day, beating you, torturing you, and you having to give birth to their child. Having to give birth to the child on your own. You don't know nothing about childbirth. Only thing he did was gave her a book, and she had to try to understand, how do I have childbirth? She had 4 kids by this man, 4 kids. But one of the babies ended up getting killed because when she was pregnant with was it the third one? Or the last one? I can't remember. He beat her because she was trying to get out. She was trying to think of ways to get out, her and her kids. She had been trying to get out for years and years and years. Been trying to get out. And he beat her, and she lost one of the babies. And y'all, is it God? Oh God, thank you. We don't never know what nobody's life story is. We don't know what people go through. And here we want to be selfish and holler about me, 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 me. What about somebody else that done went through something like that or something similar? It was mind blowing, y'all. Mind blowing. I was like, that's just pure evil. That's just pure evilness. That's evil, y'all. And then her mama, and a lot of us said the mama need to be prosecuted because she knew something. And forgive me, Lord, I said the same thing, but you know, when I watched that movie, when I really got into it and watched it, the mama was just as weak as, I don't know what. She was a weak-minded woman. Because in one of the scenes, she said she wanted to hire a private investigator to look for the daughter. So that let me know, and they were fussing about money. See, that let me know she didn't have a job. Because she said, I'm going to get a job myself and hire a private investigator. Okay, the mama wasn't working. Didn't have a job. Queens, let me tell y'all something. See, even though it was a rough movie, I got some lessons out of that movie. Everything that I watch, I get the lesson out of it. Because life is full of lessons, y'all. Life is full of lessons. Queens, let me tell y'all, so I don't care. If this man making 7 figures, have your own way. Make your own table. Queens, make your own table, okay? Have your own money. R.C. Blake said something in one of his videos, and I was like, you R.C. man, okay? R.C. Blake said his wife, she's a beautiful lady, wonderful lady, beautiful lady. His wife still keep her registered nursing license. She a RN now. She a whole lot RN out here. She hadn't worked as an RN in 20 years. But get what she do, y'all. She still keep them reinstated. She still keep her RN license up. She said, because just in case he want to take a stupid pill, a foolish pill, she know she can go back out there and go to work. Bam, she got it. She got a set of RN like, bam, I can go to work, open the business. I can do this, do all that with an RN. So she already got something. She got a backup plan. Say that's 20 years, y'all. We're talking about the famous R.C. Blakes. He made wonderful videos, y'all. Y'all go and check him out on YouTube. He talk about queenology and what we supposed to do as queens. And he said that. He said, now my wife, y'all. Now she said this. And now I said, you know, that's the truth. You better have yourself to have you a backup plan. She said, in case he want to take a stupid, I can get back out here and work. I ain't finna deal with all of that. Y'all, let's look at these kind of women. Sherry Gaskins is another lady. Another great woman. Tony Gaskins' wife. In case he want to take a stupid pill, Sherry already got all her own stuff, y'all. Come on. And these men of God. These are great men of God, y'all. And they wife even said, hey, you better have your own stuff. In case he want to take a foolish pill or whatever, you better have your own stuff. That woman didn't have no job. Hadn't probably had a job in years. Setting up there having to depend upon him for every dime. And he knew that. He knew it. That's why he was able to come in there and ramshackle that family together. She wouldn't open her mouth, y'all. He say something, she be, the devil is a lie. You finna have me quiet. Y'all, he went at the beginning of one scene. She said, Mama, I'm going to the party. Now, the mama done told her she could go to the party. So the daddy, well, you ain't told me nothing about this. You ain't going to no party. So the daughter said, but Mama, you said I could go. This what she do. Listen to your father. Oh, baby. I said, Lord. God, whoo, Jesus. I said, see, Lord. I said, see, Lord, the woman I am now, I'd had to go pray in the prayer closet. Because, see, I know what would have happened. I know I about would have got out of character. Because y'all, God's still working on me now. And see, I ain't going to be ready to lay hands. I'll be ready to throw hands. See, I know me. It was a kitchen full of knives. And God working on me, y'all. God working on me. I ain't perfect. God working on some of y'all too. Y'all just don't want to admit it. But the first time you would have hollered at me and hollered at my child, I'm like, oh, okay. He done lost him. Where that? I know I got a knife. There go that knife. I'm going to get him tonight. Y'all, funny story. Let me tell you about my mama. I love my mama, y'all. I miss my mama. Let me tell you about my mama, y'all. That's how I know that woman was, oh, man, she was awesome. And my stepdad will tell me something like this. He told me, my mama was married to my stepdad at one time. And I can't remember what my stepdaddy did, that he hollered at one of us or hollered at my cousin. Something he did. I can't remember. But my stepdaddy said he was laying in the bed, y'all. He was asleep now. And he felt something right there at his neck. And he said when he woke up, my mama had a knife, one of them long knives like this right here, one of them real long ones. Baby, she ready. Had it to his neck, say, if you ever, he woke up, she said, you better not swallow. You better not even breathe. She said, if I ever catch you hollering at my children or be my children, she said, I will kill you. I will literally go to prison about my children, about my niece. She said, I'll kill you right here. You don't know me. I will end your life. You better not swallow. You better not breathe. She said, do you understand me? He was like, he said he couldn't say nothing. She said, that's what I thought. Now, good night. And rolled over and went to sleep. That, I'm telling you, it wasn't fun at the time, y'all. But when I like, nah, come on, stepdad. He said, he said, y'all mama love y'all. He said, when I say y'all mama love y'all. He said, and I wouldn't. He said, I would never do anything. And he never did anything to y'all. He's the sweetest man I know. He is so sweet. He's so sweet now. And he said, y'all mama love y'all. He said, he said, I think he hollered at one of us. And we said, Bubba, it's like she just went. And she had a knife. And y'all, I think to this day, he got that nick in his neck to this day. And I was a little old bitty girl. I'm 36 years old. I said, you know what? I said, that's what I'm talking about. That love. But she loved us, y'all. I had a real mother. Oh, God, I had a real mama. She loved us. Even though she would fuss a little bit sometimes, she had so much love to give, y'all. I miss her so much. I love her. But that right there, I laughed at that. But I know me, that's what I would have did. See, I'd have been like my mama. See, he went to sleep. I think I'd have went a little step, though. I think I'd have did like the lady on Misery. Y'all remember Misery? Kathy Bates broke that man, broke Paul. I did me a Kathy Bates moment. You hear me? Okay. I got something for you. But it showed me how you need to have your own. You don't let no man dictate how you don't let a man take over and dictate you. This man controlled everything. He controlled the money. He controlled where they go. He controlled how they live. He controlled everything. Ladies, That's a no-no. You don't never do that. You don't never get nobody that complete control over you. You know who's supposed to have that control over you? God. The Lord. You put God first in everything. And they didn't have no prayer life, y'all, because I ain't see now Bible. I ain't see now cross. Ain't nobody prayed. Ain't nobody went to the church. So I already knew they didn't know the Lord. Because if she had knew the Lord, she didn't know what kind of demon she was dealing. God, I thank you. She knew what kind of demon she was dealing with right there. And the demon was sitting there in her husband at the dinner table. The demon sleeping with you every night. You up there sleeping with the enemy. And you've been sleeping with the enemy for years. Because when they showed how he built that basement, that took time. And the more he built on it, the bigger that enemy got. The bigger that devil got. It got big. It grew big. And it had been growing every year. Because what man in their right mind, come on now, why would you build a basement to put your child in it to keep her in there, rape her, and have children by her? That's a demon. And the demon had become so powerful and so big. And she didn't even see that she was sitting at the table with the enemy. She was sleeping with the enemy. But see, when you got a prayer life with the Lord, and when you know God, and when God live on the inside of you, and you talk to God every day, God would identify, God would say, walk, he got to go. You pray like you ain't never prayed before. God would have connected her with some kingdom-minded people. He'd have had her at the church. If she wasn't at the church, she would have been in a group of women praying in their house. Praying them demons right on out of that, slanging all everywhere. Wasn't nothing resting after she got through getting up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, speaking in tongues, getting down. She would have knew how to fight. But because she didn't have no prayer life with the Lord, that's why I say relationship with God is important, y'all. It's important. That woman had no relationship. She thought it was normal. Woo. She thought that was okay for him to shove his child and mistreat his child. She thought that was okay for him to fuss at his child. She thought it was okay for him to beat on her. They had, in one scene, it said that he had beat her so till he beat her. She was in the hospital. Had them beat this girl before already. She was already getting beat up, y'all. And the woman thought it was okay. Thought it was okay. Oh God, the enemy had that claim in there and tore down everybody's mindset. He started, of course, he had unleashed on the man. He had done already got at him. But the enemy worked on that mama, worked on them children. But guess what? He couldn't do. He never broke that girl mindset. He never broke her. Because he wanted her to kill herself. But she never killed herself. She lived through all that H-E-double hockey stick, H-E-L-double hockey stick. She lived through all that torment, that pain, that hurt. She lived through all of that because all of that was purpose. I don't care what nobody say. How can you say that's for purpose? That's purpose, y'all. That's purpose. God will take even that story and turn it into purpose. Even that 20-year torment of hell and turn it into purpose. He will. But God knew she was strong enough to endure, and her story that came to the TV screens. Because guess what her story gonna do? It's gonna help somebody. Your story will help somebody. I don't care how bad it is. Your story gonna save lives. Your story is gonna deliver somebody. It's gonna help somebody. It's gonna bring them out the trenches. The things that we go through all the time ain't meant for us. It's meant for somebody else. It's meant to pull them out. It's meant to pull the stuff off of their eyes. Your story is meant for somebody else. Even her story was meant for people around the world. Her story was for a reason. God get all the glory out of it. But it was so many lessons in that, queens. Y'all, we women, especially us women that got children, it's also our job to protect our children. But because her mindset was so broken, she couldn't protect her children or herself. She couldn't even protect herself. She couldn't protect her children because that demon had done came in and just ramshackled the whole house. It was all out of order. And she sitting up there just ain't opening her mouth. Sitting up there crying day in and day out. Forget that crying. Forget crying. Okay, you done cried enough, but it's time to go to war. Time to go fall down on your knees and pray like never before. It's time to fast and pray like never before, because if she had to start fasting and praying, I promise you, God would have moved some. He'd have removed that man sooner. That baby would have came out sooner. Because God would have did it sooner. But no prayer life. No relationship with God. Didn't know who God was. That demon had came in there and ramshackled for years. And some of y'all, I'm telling you, some of y'all that sleeping with the enemy right now, y'all sitting right next to him, scared to say so. The devil is a lie. You better go in your, as my sister Talisa say, you better go in your war room. You better go in that prayer closet. And if you ain't got the relationship with God, you better get one. You better begin to seek God out every day. You better begin to get in your word and read and pray and fast. If you got to fast from food, TV, whatever it is. Do what you got to do to get a relationship with God. It don't matter. People talking about that. It ain't extreme when it comes to the Lord. Nothing is extreme. Ain't nothing too extreme. You giving up. Girl, you giving that up. I don't think I can do that. Ain't you going to... You ain't going to no extreme when your life on the line. Ain't nothing too extreme when your life on the line. When your children's life on the line. Ain't nothing extreme. When your soul is on the line. Your soul on the line every day. Ain't nothing extreme. You want to get crazy in the Lord. Read your word like never before. Study that word. Meditate on that word day and night like never before. Get you a notebook. Begin to write. Begin to journal. Begin to pray. Begin to cry out to God. Begin to worship God like never before. And I promise you, if you keep doing it, he gonna hear you. And he gonna move something for you. He gonna move mountains for you. That mountain that's sitting in front of you, you think that big old giant in front of you, you David, and you got a Goliath right now. And what David went out there, David already knew he was going to win. He knew the battle was already won. He went out there with a faith, and all he had was that slingshot and that rock. He slung it back and bloop, and then Goliath fall. Okay, you better be like David, baby. You better be like David. You better go out there, you better walk and have faith. And it don't matter how big that giant or big that mountain is. You better speak to that mountain. You better talk to that. You better talk to that giant. Because you have the authority and the power. You already got it. The same power that rests in Jesus, it rests in us. That same power. That same power. You have the power. You have the authority. God done gave it to you. You got it. So you can go speak to that Goliath in your life. You can go speak to that mountain in your life. And tell it to get out of your way in the name of Jesus. Step aside. Fall back. You have the authority. The power is in you. It's in you. You got the authority to speak life. Life and death is in the power of our tongue. Y'all just don't know how powerful words are. We have the power to have a wonderful day, or we got the power to have a bad day. It's up to you what kind of day you want to have. It's on you. It's on you. I'm going to let y'all go because it was a lot of lessons that was in that movie. But those were some of the lessons that stuck out to me. But if y'all watch that movie, it's called Girl in the Basement. It was on Lifetime. I think it came out like February 27th. But I watched it last night. Y'all drop it in the comments of what your thoughts about that is and what you got out of it. And I know it was rough, y'all. It was rough. But there are lessons to be learned. And they going to help you. And they going to help somebody else, y'all. Okay, so y'all drop it in the comments or email me or however you want to do. This is your certified coach, Candace E. Brown. And until next time, I check in with you guys later.